There's scratching sounds. I woke up from a dream. I went to the African room. This time I know it's not on me. The scratching was starting to make me feel very nervous. Follow the scratching sounds into the door then. Hello? So it seems like the issues that were happening stream-wise were on OBS is cache. Sometimes if the cache overfills, it can cause weird issues for streaming. Let's open up the door. The scratching noises were driving me nuts. I had to find their source. I would assume... Let's check inside here. Do we think it's the door that's hidden here? It wouldn't move, because we just saw in a dream sequence that there is a hidden door back here. Also, there was a hammer which I saw in my dream, which talks about the boarded up door that we saw earlier, basically. Okay. We're gonna go for the basement, I guess. The fastest way to the basement would be over here. Either the scratches noises are coming from above me or they're coming from below me. I can't hear them right now, but I can hear them in my room. Finding their source will be important. My first suspicion is the basement, because that place is creepy as hell. Basement? I thought about Muscane, but then I realized the basement would be pitch black at this time. I couldn't go down there without some light. Well, I guess that's true. Okay. That means let's go upstairs. Can I still hear the scratching sounds from my room? That's the question I have right now. I enter inside my room. So I think it might be above me. Just in case, I tried again, but still there was no power. If I wanted to do some work, it was too dark at this time. Suddenly noises seemed to grow louder. The stone in the fireplace was cold to the touch. Remnants of the previous fire. Is it the room next door? Pictures of the insides of a person. Oh dear. Well, they sound like they're coming from the room next door. Then again, I should know all the papers I've been reading. They've all talked about what sounds like from the room next door scratches coming from, but I'm more suspicious of the fireplace than I am the room next door. If I go to the room next door, there's nothing. However, though, there's this painting, or not painting, the mask missing. Because the noises should be coming from where this mask should be, but the mask is missing. Of course, we read about the mask earlier as well. It could also be coming from the goddamn walls. That's certainly a possibility. Maybe it's just in my room. Suddenly the noise grew louder. Nothing to do with that painting. Is it the carpet? Is there something hidden under the carpet? The carpet looks suspicious. But I guess for now, I'm not going to investigate it. No, I could have hurt myself. So like... I'll try some things. The fireplace is what strikes me as the most suspicious. I listened carefully as I moved the oscilloscope around the fireplace. Yes, the noises were coming from there, but I still couldn't determine their source. So this was actually a good idea. Coming from the goddamn walls. So it is coming from the ceiling. But it's going to be elsewhere in the house, which would explain why we can even leave our room, I guess. So the fireplace has to be connected to somewhere. It's either going to be below us or above us. I'm first going to check out the fireplace down here. Because I remember 2 fireplaces being down here. Impressive, haven't used in a long time. There's another fireplace that I think is connected also to our fireplace through here. The fireplace had a generous amount of wood. See? This fireplace. This other fireplace was cold to the touch. I used this. Oddly enough, I couldn't hear anything in that fireplace. Alright. How about... Let me open this up. Let's go to the chimney. Could be anything inside the chimney, but you can't hear it from the bottom, which must mean it's up. But I don't remember a chimney that was upstairs, but I guess maybe there was one. To the attic. Obviously the best place to go in the dark. I mean, I knew that door was locked. We're stuck, or whatever excuse it wants to give me. Anything around here at the very least. Or to hear anything really. I'm not hearing any scratching sounds at the very least. The attic maybe? Seems a bit far-fetched, but hey, maybe. I don't hear any scratching sounds. I play the music box. I'm gonna try until it works again. No such luck. Okay. I guess up in the tower, maybe? There's only a certain number of rooms I can check out. Well, there's nothing I see on the ceiling. How about here? It looks dark outside. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Let's go down here. Has to be a source to the sound. I mean, I guess the only goddamn place I can think of. It might be in here, but this room's been locked. It's possible to get the key now. Impossible is a strong word, you know. Oh boy. Down I go. Maybe I can hear something in this room? no. Feels like it has to be the basement, but maybe I could use a match down there? Let me go back to my room. Some of those seem to grow louder. I know it's from in here. Huh. Let me move back then. What about if I just leave the house? This is the time to get out. I should be the only one in the house. Those, I mean, maybe rats, but it seems a bit loud for rats. Let me call Jerry. Jerry, they're scratching in my room. Michael, it's midnight. Go the fuck to bed. I had no one to call this time. I was really, secretly hoping they would just call him anyways. I don't want to leave the house at this time. It's already chilly enough inside. Well, let me check out these back rooms, because I haven't. I think legitimately where we need to go is the basement. It's the only thing I can think of. It's creepy, but I don't think I have a light source yet for it. So maybe we can't go to the basement yet at this time of night. I mean, I know we can't go to the backyard. There's only a few rooms I haven't checked yet, including this one. Anything in here. No siree, sir. Just the basements. What's suspicious? It's what's attracting my attention right now. I think I've explored the rest of the house trying to look for this. Let me pull a match out. I went to the spooky mask room earlier and not much came from that. Not the effect on it. Oh dear. So I wanted to find the source of the scratches. I wouldn't be able to proceed without a light source of some kind. So we do need a light source. So basically, the basement's where we're supposed to go, but we need to come up with a way to make light. Did I just hear footsteps that were not mine? Or was that just me turning? I swear to God, I just heard footsteps that weren't mine. I have a hint in the form of a dining room. I don't mind in this case because I'm always bad at these things and light. Let's open this up. Where, oh where would I get a light source? Could I pull one of these lamps off the wall? The drawer is beyond any hope. That's a fortunate thing to say about your drawer. Very unfortunate, in fact. Dining room. I was told maybe there's something in you. I could set something on fire. There's no candles in there, though. Nothing inside those goblets. Can I burn these plants? Hold the pot and just burn it? Guess not. No. Ah. Might be living room. There is this other fireplace I use the scope on. I tried it on the other side, but not this side. The noises were definitely spraying through the fireplace, probably via some conduit. I conclude that they have to be coming from below. Fireplace had a generous amount of wood in it. I could be released in a warm place if I in case I got cold. I'm sure that I could have chopping trees. Wait. The idea was nice. It wasn't the cold, really. I preferred to save the few matches I had left. I didn't check that fireplace earlier. I tried the other one, though. But how do I get lights? Honk. Burning the fireplace isn't something to be it. Maybe I'll go down in the basement. I don't know. Maybe I'll just sleep now. Yes, picture. I'm gonna see if he'll do anything different if I try going downstairs now that I've heard that. Probably not, but yeah, let's open you up. So it's definitely in the basement. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but you know, it's spoopies. Let's try going through here. If I try messing with you, yeah, I know I need a light source. Things to check. Let's open you. Well, I wouldn't have guessed this. I looked at a walkthrough. Apparently, what you're supposed to do is that the scratches are not going to stop. You don't have a light source to go in the basement yet, so your goal isn't to find a light source to go in the basement like I would have guessed for a while. Your objective is actually to go to the guest room. And since you don't hear noises in here, we're going to go to sleep on this bed. I wouldn't have guessed this. The bed in this room was miserable looking. Or wait, no, maybe it's the room upstairs in the woman's room. It's just that we don't want to... I guess we're not going to sleep in our room tonight because weird scratching sounds, so we don't have a light source. I thought that was the guest room for some reason. I guess that was the maid's room. Open up the door. I'll be honest, well, that logically makes sense. I guess if I didn't have a light source and I want to go in the basement, I was just hearing scratching sounds, I would go, that's logical. I'd sleep in another room if possible, but that's not the solution I would have guessed for myself, though. So I guess is this the guest room? I always thought it was like the maiden's room here. Let me sleep here tonight. This bed's going to be comfortable, but too fancy for me. Is there something more I need to do? It's literally what it said. Okay. Let's go down. Here's the reason. Apparently we are going to be going to bed. But, before I do that, I need to try going downstairs again and determine, fuck it, not doing this tonight. Let's go back to bed, another bed. This house has like 3 different beds. We can sleep in another room for tonight. Let's roll there and try and mess with you. As much as I wanted to find a source of scratches, I wouldn't be able to proceed without a light source of some kind. Cool. Let me go to bed if I knew which room the guest room was. I think this is the guest room. It's not the guest room. It's not. What you could do? Let me try this gyroscope again. I already did it. Professor Ryan is back in session. I would be terrible in the puzzle situation. You try playing? I should just buy earplugs. Ignore the scratching all night long. Enjoy life. The answer may be simpler than what I thought. If I can see in the goddamn dark, open up my room. The scratches had stopped. I thought it was the right moment for me to go back to sleep. Back to bed I go. Fuck it. On the second day, a fierce storm had assaulted the land. I hear the trees creaking, or rather moaning, to the lashing of the rain, but I quickly abandoned my hope of having the power fixed. Well, no power for us today. It is raining, it's so pouring. The old man is snoring outside, it seems. Now, I'm probably going to have to re-explore the house. Let's do it. The view was inspiring. Jerry had picked the right room for me. It would be ideal when doing some work. I like this little calm piano melody playing here. Now, Jerry said he'd have a combination by tomorrow, so I should probably go call him. Let's go on down. Twist and turn. And let's call the phone. Speak with Jerry. Never go fuck if I bother Jerry. Oh no. Power isn't. He's not answering. Barbara? I won't have to be very polite to bother Barbara on Sunday. Well, I see where your priorities lie, sir. Oh, now it's rain for me.
Hello?
Michael, how are you doing over there? The sky's falling here.
You mean this storm has hit there too? Seems the entire universe is falling here. I'm afraid to go outside.
Well, the better then, as I won't be able to come for you. I'm deeply sorry, but it's seemingly impossible driving to Northumberland. Even less getting anywhere near the manor. I understand many of the roads are closed.
So much for my hopes of seeing Mr. Electrician today, then. Ah, the benefits of being away from society, eh? I should have listened to you.
Don't panic. I'll come right for you, as soon as this thing is over. You just hang on in there.
It's not like I have any other choice, do I?
I'm afraid not, my friend. This storm has the power to disturb the dead.
Well, it seemed like this very same storm has awakened the evil spirits resting inside my new home.
What's that?
Not sure, but I happened to hear some odd sounds last night. Kind of scratching noises down in the basement.
I do remember the cleaning ladies saying something about rats.
Unless we're talking about mutant rats here, I don't think that's the problem.
Michael, my friend, you were tired from a long trip and stressed about the problems you found there. On top of that, you had moved to a very old house. Guess what's the most common complaint from people moving to old houses?
Ghosts on the loose?
Sort of. Now go focus on your book while you still have enough light. I'll be there as soon as possible. By the way, Michael, I have the combination for the safe right here.
Oh, great. Tell me.
03211. Just remember to share it if you bump into any expensive jewelry.
Of course I will. Bye.
Okay. Well, we got the safe combination locked. That's what I mainly went for. And I guess he also wants us to write. Of course, I'm going to first check out the safe. Figure out I'm a rich man. There's probably not much in terms of riches. It's probably going to be like some document, I bet. Well, let's do it to it. Open this up, and let's try opening up the good old safe here. Oh, I didn't even need to put in the combination right. It's a video. Here we go. There's a key there, I see. Mr. James T. Blackwood, the Blackwood Manor. Pathbury, Northumberland. Dear Sir, we hereby propose to furnish all equipment, materials, and labor to complete the contract for construction of a second floor for the Blackwood Manor of Rothbury, Northumberland, in accordance with plans and specifications prepared by Mr. James T. Blackwood, dated October 31st, 1960, for the sums as follows. Base bid, 34,136 pounds. What? Alternative, a lot of money there. We agree to commence the work as directed and complete all work thereafter within a reasonable length of time based on our ability to secure materials. Employer understands that the construction may last from 18 to 24 months. Permission is granted to make use of the special bank account created for this particular occasion located in the National Bank of Netherlands. So, secret bank accounts, pounds, whatever. It's pounds, it's not founds. There's a key. There's lots of photographs in here, but I guess we don't need those. Now, what doors in this house were locked and need a key? There's a few I can think of. And it said the second floor in that painting, so it has to be either on this floor or that floor. It depends what floor they really count as the second floor. The first door that comes to my mind that strikes me as being locked is this one over here. Not the attic. Silly old game. Actually, over here. You're the first door that came to mind, so is it you? Oh, it actually is that door. I thought because the other key wasn't going to do it. Oh, let's open it then. Can I pick up this key which was knocked over? No. It's kind of hard to see because it's all dark and all that. Well, that's okay. We'll do what we can. Now let's investigate the area. There's a few paintings in here. Will I open this door? This unfinished room seems to have been used as a storeroom for some sinister paintings. Sinister paintings, you say? Let's take a closer look. Whoever painted those pictures must have been deeply disturbed. Really? I don't know. They don't look that bad to me. Why am I fucking disturbed? 'Cause you like horror stories. You write horror stories. Maybe these pictures... No, you're fine. He's a lover of horror, and he's trying to say that these paintings, the person must have been deeply disturbed. That seems a little bit critical to me. What do I know? Is there anything to pick up here? There's some plans. Okay, so... What floor is this? Second floor? There's probably a secret here, is what my guess is. I need to figure out what floor of the house this is. Is it back here where the secret is? What floor of the house is this? There's 2 basements, 3 staircases. Lakewood Manor... Floor... Keys... I see there's like a room here detached. This is the first floor. Alright, this is definitely the first floor. So let's see. That would be the way to the basement. This would be the kitchen. This would be the back room, that'd be the bathroom, that'd be the hallway, dining room, phone room, front hall, that study. No, nothing too surprising there. The smallest of the hallways. That was the study with a gorgeous collection of books, so I could just click things. The servant's bathroom, of course. The room once occupied by the servant. Smallest of the hallways. Is that another staircase under this, though? Smallest of the hallways. The kitchen, evidently. The staircase leading to the basement. Dining room. The hall where the handy telephone was. The entrance to the house, obviously. Living room. The gorgeous study. Here's the second floor. So I guess I'm trying to look for a hidden room. The bathroom on the second floor. The long lower hallway. It was the strange African gallery. My lovely room. The main bedroom. That was odd. I didn't remember seeing that room. And there's the staircase, so... The main bedroom. The long lower hallway. I had to find some way to get into that room. The last hallway, left unfurnished, then full of garbage. Common sense dictated it was the very same room I was standing in right now. All of the rooms on this floor seem to be in very poor condition. Last hallway left unfinished, full of garbage. All the rooms. So there's a hidden room. Several cans of paint were scattered throughout the room, probably all dried up by now. That's a fair guess, probably. So I guess the main thing we need to learn from this room is that there is a hidden room by that one bedroom. Also, there's a hammer, which I just found. Happy I looked around for a second more. Guessing this door isn't going to open. Oh, it does open, actually. Oh, this is another room. There's, in fact, 2 rooms. For some reason, I didn't put that together. Even more food for termites, or whatever little buggers inhabited this area part of the house. There's rafters above us. Well, let's thoroughly look around. More useless bricks. They won't be useless if something tries to chase you. You can hit them over the head with a brick. So you got a bajillion of them. Well, this ladder obviously catches the eye. A large rope was hanging on the ceiling above. Do not want a large rope. It's the only thing that catches my eye up here. At this point, I wasn't going to bother with the light switches anymore. A large rope was hanging from above. The ropes. That's kind of odd. Can't open the windows in this room at the very least. And I don't know why we can climb up here. Doesn't have a clear look of anything but this rope. Of course, do I want to cut the rope somehow? I do have a knife, don't I? Oh, that was actually it. I don't know what that just did, but I did something. So for this rope down here? Maybe I have to step away to pick it up, I don't know. That looks like too nice of a rope just sitting there. Oh, yeah, I did have to move away to pick it up. Okay, that gave me a rope. That was some good guesswork. Did this door even open? Didn't think so. I managed to open the door from the other side. Oh, okay. Yes, it did open. Let me go down here. No, not that way. Let's go around. Down the further stretch parts. So where I feel confident. So now, let's see. There's a... Is it this painting? One of these paintings. Totally hiding something. No. On to use suspicious paintings. Maybe it's that weird painting that, like, zoomed in on the sky. I mentioned that earlier. For some reason, it zooms in on this guy. I was thinking, that's kind of weird. None of the other paintings do that. Why is it zooming on this guy? Maybe there's a clue in here? I don't know. So, I'm pretty sure the clue isn't, let's bang the walls with a hammer. I'm going to try it anyway. Go inside here then. Thinking maybe I have the map backwards. I already saw in my previous dream there was like a hidden room back here. Maybe I just for some reason have the whole... I'm gonna go look inside upstairs for a second just to make 100% sure before I start wasting my time or not. And it's over here, so I can just get there quickly. Open up back here, and we find... There's in fact another door we can open up here. Let's look at the map. Show me your wares, map. So it's on the second floor. Now I need to just sort of put this all together. The longer hallway. That's the bathroom on the second floor. The main bedroom. No, it's definitely on. It's not actually in the African room. It's definitely here. It makes it look like their entrance is right there. Can you find a way to get in that room? That's definitely my thought process too. So it's definitely by the main bedroom. There's no doubts about that. My first thought process is if I wanted to get into a room, this would be a dumb idea, so this is probably not it. This would be way too dumb an idea, but for some reason it was the first thing I thought of. Not this door. My first idea is a really dumb one that's totally not going to be the answer. But since I picked up a rope, I was thinking maybe you go on top of the roof through that window on the the tower thing, and use maybe there's a window I can use a rope to get into. This sounds like such a dumb idea, especially since it's raining. But I'm going to try it, because it's literally the first thing I thought of. Cowabunga! No, didn't think so. That'd be a really dumb solution. Maybe it's on the top of the tower, though. A couple of old rusty lamps and door into the tower. Rope it! Am I... Holy... No, I swear to fucking God, I did not look this up. If I did, I would have told you guys, and let me guarantee this. I just thought about it because I was thinking if you got a rope, the only reason you need a rope is because the house probably has a window to the room. Because I used to have a house, and there was a room that was closed off because it had hornet nest stuff in it, and there was no access to the room except from a window. My thought process was, to be honest, I actually didn't think it was this window. I thought it was the window below me. I thought we were going to go on the roof and use the rope to get inside the window, but I guess it's the higher roof. Let's use this. It was too risky. The rusty metal frame could have torn the rope if it thrown off the window. What do I do here? Oh, could I use the hammer? That was pointless? No. It was too risky. The rusty metal frame would have torn the rope if I threw it out the window. So what do I do to secure this? So now I need to figure out what to do here. At least I'm on the right track here. What does this say if I investigate it? Do I have anything to guarantee its safety? I use the ice pick. That wasn't useful. Well, I have a hammer, and I just found the hammer. So what would the hammer be for? A couple old rusty lamps adorned. It was too risky. The rusty metal frame would have torn the rope. Okay, well now we need to figure out a way to adorn that. Since I picked up a hammer, I mean, I guess we have to find... Nails is not a bad idea. Yeah. Now I need to figure out how to do this. Are those things anything? No. Pile of old bricks. Now the only thing is, it seems like my thought process was right, but now I need to figure out what I need to do to keep that in place. So I was on such a good record of track thinking. But now I don't have any ideas. I mean, the only thing is I picked up a hammer, so obviously the hammer is important in some way. You don't just hammer the thing. I need to figure out what I need to hammer, though. The rope is obvious, because you would only use a rope to get down somewhere, and there's no well in this whole place, and I was thinking the only way that would be useful for is a window, and that's the only window that you can actually open. That was my main logic behind it, was because it was the only window in the whole house you could open, which would be the only use for a rope. However, what would a hammer be for? Not anything in here. I can't think of anything in there at the very least. We do have a lamp, but we need to get that working, but I don't think we have anything for it. Wood planks? What do you guys think? I'm trying to think right now. Is there anything in here? I can't think of any place that had wood planks that I can just casually pick up, though. I'll look in this room. Maybe there was actually wood planks in here. Something to adorn. Of trash. Unbelievable. That's what you say. We do have a hammer, so it makes sense that if we nail something to the lamp, but I can't think of what to nail to it. And up here. Open this up. Let's see. No. I don't know what it is either. I'll think about it though, because it has to be related to the hammer. The hammer is what... You gotta do something with that. That's obvious. What exactly, I'm not 100% certain. Okay, let's think. Actually, ironically, the best way to think would be probably to use that map that's right over here. I wish the character would pick up the map. Even if it doesn't show you where you are on it, I could use it just for some mental thinking. That map helped me think a little bit there, so yeah. Okay, let's check the map. So anything that could be used to secure a lamppost, I use a rope to get down. Since the tower's right next to the second room, that makes sense, but anything that a hammer would come in handy for right now. Or if there's something which I can nail shut to the thing, well, if there was, I probably would have picked it up. Let me go talk, actually, I didn't remember my own piece of advice. When in doubt, call Jerry. Maybe Jerry will know what to do. I just thought about that because I can't think of anything. If I can't think of anything, because I'm pretty good at some of this stuff, then maybe Jerry will be the solution. Maybe it's just I need to check to get Jerry to call me. I'm gonna try calling Jerry. Because I can't think of anything immediately. And every single time I haven't been able to think of everything, it's something to do with calling Jerry, so... Jerry! God, over here. Right, now I gotta turn around for a second. Let's go give Jerry a visit. Or a call, really. Here we go. Jerry! The phone lines seem to be down, so I had to try again later. Oh no. My Jerry!